All right, good morning, guys. Marini here. It's been a while since I've actually posted a video to talk to you. I finally have details on the project that we're going to be working on. So this is going to be a project that kind of you guys work on for the next 2 weeks. It's due next Friday, which is May 29th at 3 o'clock, and I'll go through all the details with you now. And you can always refer back to this video if you have any questions, or you can send me messages on Remind if you have any questions. So let's kind of talk about what this project is and what it's going to look like. So you can see here, I created in Content Library a folder that says project information. So no matter what algebra class you're in, period 5 or period 7, this folder is there. So go to OneNote and let everything load. It might take a while. And then in that folder, there are 7 of these tabs that have information. So some of these tabs apply to you and some of these tabs might not apply to you depending on what project that you choose. So everybody needs to read this first tab. This is the instructions. So you're going to pick one of 3 different choices from a pick collage that I'm going to show you in a minute. Once you make a choice of the project that you want to do, you'll see that there are 3 different tabs for you to look at depending on the project that you want to choose. So you're just going to pick one. You're not going to do all 3 of these. You're going to follow the instructions for the specific project that you pick. So for example, if you choose option A, you're going to do a math lesson where you're going to create a video and you're going to attach the video into your project folder. So whatever project you pick, you're going to be putting the project into a project folder that I distributed to everybody this morning. So if I just go to a random student here, let me pick on Maya. Hi, Maya. If you go down, you will have a end of year project folder that is blank with nothing in it. This is where you're going to import your project in the next 2 weeks. So that's where your project's going to go if you were wondering where you're going to do the project. You're not emailing it to me. You're just going to put it in that folder. So let me go back to information here. So if you choose to do a math lesson video, then you're going to click on math lesson and you're going to read through this and here's your instructions. If you use option B, you're going to do a math recipe. You can upload a recipe for math. And if you want to do the recipe, you're going to click on recipe. And this is an example of what the recipe will look like. And if you want to make your own, you can go to Microsoft Word and type up your own one using this as a template. Or if you want to you can click on recipe project copy over there and it'll open up this into Microsoft Word and you can edit this and make it your own if that's easier. All right, your third option is to make a study sheet for a particular topic that we learned about. So you can click on study sheet, and again, you can make one look like this. You're going to type in your topic. You're going to type in any formulas or rules that go with that topic. For example, you could pick solving equations, or you can do systems of equations, or something with graphing, or quadratics, or factoring, or sequences like arithmetic and geometric, something that we learned. And you can also click on the student sheet copy, and it's going to open up PowerPoint, and you can edit it there if you don't want to start from scratch. And if you want a list of topics that we've learned about to refresh your memory, you can click on Algebra 1 topic list. Here's all the topics that we've learned about. So you could pick one of those topics, go into OneNote where I taught you that, and you have all your notes there. So here's your project choices again. This is the pick collage. You can make a study sheet, you could do a math lesson video, or you could do the recipe. In terms of how this is graded, okay, well, this is due next Friday, but you can obviously do it earlier kind of for extra points. So if you look at the project rubric, this is how it's going to be graded. So you could read this on your own. Obviously down here for punctuality, you're going to get more points if you submit it early. And obviously if it's late, you're going to not get as many points as you possibly can. So the most points you can get for each category is 4. And then you could see how it's graded below. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 categories, and you can get 4 points in each category. So 4 times 6 is 24 points. So if you get 24 points out of 24 points, that you get 100. And obviously, if you get any of those other amounts of points, it'll convert into the grades. You guys can read that on your own. So again, in a nutshell, you're going to go to my content library. You're going to look on project information. Here's your general outline of what you're going to do. You're going to pick one of those 3 projects. Everybody's project is due next Friday at 3:00 p.m. Depending on which project you choose, there are 1, 2, 3 different things you need to look at. If you're doing the math lesson, this is a video. Here are your instructions. If you want to do the recipe, follow this template or click on the link up top there and open it up in Microsoft Word and you can edit it. Or if you're doing a study sheet, you can click on that, open it up in PowerPoint and make one yourself. And if you're doing the study sheet or the recipe or the math lesson video, if you click on topic list, there's a list of topics that I've taught you guys how to do. This rubric down here is how it's going to be graded. And that's basically it. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in Remind, send me an email, let me know if you're having a hard time understanding it. And then again, when you're done with your project, you're going to put it into your project folder, which I distributed to everybody earlier this morning. So you'll have a folder at the bottom of your tabs that says end of year project. Right now it's empty, but your project will be going in there as soon as you're done. All right, I hope to hear from you guys soon. Hopefully this video was helpful and informative, and you obviously can go back and rewatch it if you have any questions. If not, I'll talk to you guys later.